Welcome to UPSC Vinoth. For past 25 years, UPSC has been keep on repeating one common theme, that is disease. So every year you will get one disease question with respect to UPSC prelims. So this year malaria is going to be one of the important topic. So this year malaria and TB is going to be one of the important topic for UPSC prelims. So already we had seen something more important about TB. Today we are going to discuss about malaria and we are going to revise the TB. Revise the TB. Okay, fine. So first of all, malaria. So malaria. So it has been asked multiple times in UPSC prelims. So let us see the PYQs with respect to malaria. See in 1998 our question. So and also in 1997 one question. So we will solve all these questions. 2010, 2005. So with respect to dengue, 2017 Zika. So finally 2023 there has been one question with respect to viral disease. So, and also consider the following statement in dengue. So, see, dengue and malaria has been one of the most important theme in UPSC prelims. So, see, there are two types of questions. That means the disease is caused by two major types of pathogen. That is, one is virus, another one is bacteria. So, both bacteria and virus is most important theme of UPSC. Though virus is most important, bacteria is also seems to be one of the most important theme. So with respect to tuberculosis, you get the bacterial question. With respect to virus, dengue, Zika, malaria, and corona. This has been multiple questions with respect to virus and bacteria in past 25 years. So today we are going to see malaria and TB. Malaria and TB. So one bacterial disease and one viral disease. One bacterial disease and one viral disease. And with respect to UPSC current affairs, also we will discuss the malaria. Okay, okay. Malaria. Malaria has been one of the biggest threat to India. So, invasive mosquito species that has been in the news. Invasive mosquito species. Invasive mosquito species has been in the news. So, first of all, what is one of the new phenomena arising over the past year is urban malarial vector. Urban malarial vector. So, urban malaria is one of the new phenomena which is recently the issue has been spreading. So, because it is the name suggests in Delhi. In Delhi, there has been drastic malarial infections that is spreaded by Anopheles stephanis, Anopheles stephanis. See this invasive. See, I'm using the word invasive. So this invasive mosquito species is spreading urban malaria. Is this it is malaria, and it's this type of common malaria is seen in urban cities. So this mosquito is adaptable to urban cities, means urban areas. So with a distinct dark spot on wings. So you can see there is a dark spot on wings. So this is Anopheles stephanis. So this is for our first question with respect to malaria is Anopheles stephanis. Anopheles stephanis is a urban adapted vector. Urban adapted vector spreads Plasmodium falciparum deadliest and Plasmodium vivax. So this spreads at malaria, Plasmodium falciparum malaria and Plasmodium vivax. See, this mosquito is prevailing in urban areas. Prevailing in urban areas like tank, drums, coolers, construction sites. So this contributes about 12% of malaria cases in India. See this urban mosquito, this urban adapted mosquito that causes 12% malaria in India. So this is one of the serious case. Okay, so this is one of the most important thing with respect to prelims. So it is like man-made water storage. The malaria means this type of mosquitoes start multiplying in man-made water storage. So and also originally the malaria is this type of mosquito has been native to South Asia and Arabian Peninsula. South Asia to and Arabian Peninsula. Now it has been now 12% of malarial cases in India. Now 12% of malarial cases has been seen in the India, that too in urban areas. So This is one of the important concern to the government, and also very important to the 2026 exam. Okay. Okay, so now let us see what are all the initiatives. Say about malaria. About malaria, it is caused by Plasmodium parasites. Plasmodium parasite, that is Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium virus. So Vivax, Plasmodium falciparum seems to be more deadliest. Okay, so and also it is transmitted through female Anopheles mosquito bite. Life-threatening disease. Yes, it is a life-threatening disease. Okay, what are all the initiatives taken by the Indian government to control the malaria? What are all the initiatives? National Framework for Malarial Elimination. National Framework for Malaria Elimination 2016 to 2030. 2016 to 2030. See, this framework has been aligned with this framework has been aligned with the WHO's global strategy. WHO's global global strategy of zero malaria, so aims to zero indigenous malaria case by 2030. See, zero indigenous case by 2030. This target is by WHO. To achieve this target, this framework has been formed. To achieve this WHO's target, see, this target is by WHO, that is zero indigenous case by 2030. To achieve this targets, national framework for malaria elimination has been designed, framed. So national strategic plan. So it's like control, eliminate malaria. So control and eliminate malaria. So targeting malaria elimination in 571 districts out of 678 districts. We are targeting 571 districts. So this target was done in 2017 to 2022 framework. Okay, so other common mosquitoes. See, there are some common mosquitoes: Aedes aegypti, Aedes albopictus, Culex, and Anopheles culcifacius. See, these are also important thing. In UPSC, there has been possibility to ask these types of give these types of name and related to which disease. This is causing. See, Aedes aegypti is causing dengue, Zika, chikungunya. Dengue, Zika, chikungunya. Aedes aegypti. See, but malaria is caused by female Anopheles mosquito. This female Anopheles mosquito causes malaria. Cis Aedes aegypti causes dengue, Zika, chikungunya. So Aedes albopictus causes dengue, chikungunya. Culex causes filariasis. So Anopheles culcifacius causes malaria. This is in rural areas. See, the UPSC has been tendency to swap the options. Like, see, Anopheles culcifacius is causing malaria at rural areas. But here, Plasmodium falciparum. So, Anopheles stephanis causes urban malaria. See, there has been culcifacia in rural. So, Anopheles stephanis is in urban area. See, it is one of the most important point. They will swap the option. Okay, so Anopheles mosquito, urban adapted, Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium vivax, urban habitat, not rural, breeding in tanks, drums, coolers. So 12% of malaria cases, contribution to the 12% of malaria cases in India, spreads from South Asia and African expansion caused by Plasmodium parasites. So transmission, female Anopheles mosquito, life-threatening disease, national framework for malaria elimination. So zero indigenous case by 2030. This is by WHO. India's targeted to eliminate by 2027. India's target is to eliminate malaria by 2027. So new strategic plan, national strategic plan has been already it has been made. So targeted for 571 districts. So up to out of 678 districts. India's first, see, this is now India's first indigenous multi-stage malarial vaccine. So India's first indigenous multi-staged malarial vaccine has been done for targeting Plasmodium falciparum. See, Plasmodium falciparum. See, one of the important thing. See, India's first indigenous multi-staged. See, multi-staged indigenous multi-staged malarial vaccine has been has been created, that is Ad-Falcivax. This is very much important. Ad-Falcivax, India's first indigenous multi-staged malarial vaccine has been Ad-Falcivax. So see, prevents infection before the bloodstream stage and block the transmission. See this vaccine, see vaccine, Ad-Falsi-Vax has been the most important vaccine in the news. India's first indigenous multi-staged malarial vaccine. Okay, see now we are coming to the India Ad Falsivax. So government of India has licensed a private firm to produce indigenous multi-staged malaria vaccine, that is Ad Falsivax. So India's first indigenous multi-stage vaccine, that is Ad Falsivax, targeting what? Malaria Plasmodium falciparum. See, Plasmodium falciparum. So prevent the infection before the bloodstream changes. See this, what is the job of this vaccine? To prevent, see always vaccine is to prevent the infection, not to cure. Prevent the Plasmodium falciparum infection in individuals and reduce the community transmission. So and also to reduce the community transmission. See, it is one of the most important things. See, Ad Falsivax. It is an Lactococcus lacti, genetically engineered bacteria. This bacteria has been used in this Ad Falsivax. See, for viral disease, we are using bacteria. This is one of the important thing. People may think, see, malaria is caused by protozoa. Malaria is mostly caused by protozoa. So for this, a bacterial genetically engineered bacteria has been used for Ad Falsi vaccine. So Lactococcus lacti, genetically engineered food grain bacterial host. See, this is one of the most important thing. So it is delivered as dual antigen approach. See, PF Plasmodium falciparum circumsporozoitic protein. Plasmodium falciparum circumsporozoitic protein. So this is to prevent the infection. This antigen is to prevent the infection. PFS 230 plus PFS 4845 blocks the transmission. So prevention and blocking. Preventive and blocking. So not just protective but also transmission blocking vaccine. So it is one of the most rarest rare feature. It's prevent the transmission and blocking. So prevent the infection and blocking the transmission. Prevent the infection and also blocking the transmission. See, let us discuss the MCQs with respect to all PYQs and MCQs. Okay. So match the following. List 1, list 2. This is 1998 question. So malaria, tuberculosis. See, tuberculosis is by bacteria. So once you find 3 as a B, so option A and option D seems to be there. Okay, let us see. So tuberculosis is bacteria, and ringworm, malaria is caused by protozoa. See, malaria is caused by protozoa. Next, polymethylates is caused by virus. Tuberculosis is caused by bacteria. Ringworms cause fungi. Ringworms causes fungi. See, first question 1998. There has been one question. So since 1998, we are going to discuss all the questions with respect to malaria. See again, malaria. See where the malaria has been getting infected. See, list 1, list 2. So malaria, filaria, encephalitis, malaria, filaria, leukemia. See, this question asked in 1997. So this question has been asked in 1997. So malaria is spreading through blood cells. Again, filariasis is lymph nodes. Filaria is lymph nodes. Encephalitis is brain. Leukemia is bone marrow. That is 1E, 1E, 2D. So 3B. Encephalitis brain. Leukemia bone marrow. Malaria blood cell. So filaria lymph nodes. Encephalitis brain. Leukemia bone marrow. See, this is one of the most important question. Okay, next. So widespread of resistance of malarial parasites to drug like chloroquine. See, the drug used for malaria. Chloroquine. Widespread resistance has been widespread resistance of malarial parasites to drug like chloroquine has promoted attempt to develop malarial vaccine to combat. See, to combat the malaria. Why it is difficult to develop an effective malarial vaccine? See, it is one of the most important point. Why it is very difficult, very difficult. So the answer is man does not develop immunity to malarial drug during natural infection. So this makes malaria more vulnerable. This makes malaria as a more vulnerable thing. See, during the infection, natural infection, man does not develop immunity. Generally, man should develop the immunity. Generally, man should develop immunity when any pathogens is getting affected. So, but during malaria, why malaria is significant? Because the man does not develop immunity. Okay. So, with respect to dengue, retro dengue. Okay. So 2005. See, this is one of the most important. See, disease is one of the most important thing. I already told we are going to discuss 25 years of disease. So 25 years. Okay. So with respect to 2025, dengue is a protozoan disease. Dengue is a protozoan disease. See, dengue is a protozoan disease transmitted by mosquito. So this is dengue is a viral disease. You know that dengue is a viral disease. So dengue is a viral disease. Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus. So Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus. These two vectors carrying the dengue. So statement one is wrong. So which of the following is correct? So statement one is wrong. So then automatically you any one. So retroorbital pain is not a symptoms of dengue. See, retroorbital pain. Orbital pain is one of the most important symptom of dengue. So answer 3 is correct. Skin rashes and bleeding from noses and gums are some of the symptoms of dengue. See, some of the symptoms of dengue. See, 3 is correct. So once dengue is a viral disease, retroorbital pain is a symptom of dengue. Skin rashes and bleeding is nose gums are some of the features of dengue. Okay, fine. So let us see 2017. So Zika has been in the current affairs. So in tropical region, Zika has been transmitted by the same mosquito that transmits dengue. So that transmits dengue. Yes, we know that Zika and dengue has been transmitted by similar kind of mosquitoes. So Aedes aegypti, Aedes albopictus. Again Aedes aegypti, again Aedes albopictus. See, one question, in one card you are getting how many PYQs? In one card you are getting how many PYQs? So Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus. So this Zika and dengue is caused by Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus. Sexual transmission of Zika virus is possible. See, yes, it is possible. Answer is both 1 and 2. Answer is both 1 and 2. So 2023 it is one of the famous question, Olbachyan method. Controlling the viral disease spreaded by mosquito. Again, see, mosquito, malaria. So dengue again 2005. Okay, these are all the PYQs. Let us see some of the MCQs with respect to the above current affairs. Consider the following statement regarding malaria and its control in India. The urban adapted Anopheles mosquito is responsible for malarial transmission. Urban adapted Anopheles mosquito. Yes, the word, see, urban adapted means primarily in rural. See, urban adapted Anopheles mosquito is responsible for malarial transmission breeding primarily in rural water bodies like paddy field and ponds. See, you know that statement 1 is wrong. So once you eliminate statement 1, you get the statement 2 and 3 are correct. Adfalcivax, India's first indigenous malarial vaccine targeting Plasmodium falciparum and has unique features of blocking transmission from human to mosquito. The National Framework of Malaria Elimination 2016 to 2030 aims for zero indigenous case by 2013, with India is targeting by 2027. See, zero elimination cases by 2030. But India's targeting elimination by 2027. Yes, it is correct. So with reference to malarial transmission, consider the following statement. All Anopheles mosquito are primarily rural and forest dwelling. See, you must see here, all Anopheles mosquito are primarily rural and forest dwelling. See, again I am focusing where the UPSC is focusing. So that means so far we had studied about urban mosquitoes. So some Anopheles mosquitoes, see, statement 1 seems to be wrong. See, statement 1 will be wrong. So again, statement 2. So statement 2. So one statement one is wrong. One is wrong. Two is seems to be correct. Some Anopheles mosquito species have been adapted to urban environment. Yes, some adaptive species has been adapted to urban environment, breeding artificial container like what we discussed in the or so like pits, tanks, like that. So only Plasmodium vivax is responsible for malaria transmission in urban areas. See always Anopheles. So Plasmodium vivax. What we studied here. So what we studied here. Anopheles, Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium vivax. Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium vivax, Anopheles stephanis. Anopheles stephanis. So here it has been trap. Okay. So it seems to be wrong. Okay. Consider the following statement regarding malarial parasites and vaccine development. See, consider the following statement with the parasites and malarial parasites and vaccine development. So these also you can answer with respect with the help of the content which we have discussed earlier. Okay. So Plasmodium falciparum is a most lethal malarial parasite. Yes, Plasmodium falciparum is a most lethal parasite. Yes, it is correct. Malarial vaccine are difficult because there are multiple parasite stages exist in human. See already with respect to PYQ. This statement has been framed with respect to PYQ. Malarial vaccines are difficult. So malarial vaccines are difficult. So because multiple parasite stages exist in human. So statement 2 also correct. Humans are definitive host of Plasmodium. See, definitive seems to be extreme statement. So humans are intermediate. So statement 3 is wrong. So 1 and 2 is correct. Okay. So PYQs, this question is based on PYQs. With reference to alphaxivax, consider the following statement. It is a single-staged malarial vaccine targeting only on blood stage. See, again, single stage. It is a multi-stage. Multi-stage. It is not a single stage. Alphaxi vaccine is a multi-stage malarial vaccine. It's not a single stage malarial vaccine. So if you eliminate 2 and 3 is correct. So it prevents infection and also blocks the transmission from human to mosquito. It prevents the infection. Yes, it prevents the infection. This and blocks two ways. It uses genetically engineered bacteria. Yes. It for this viral protozoan disease, we use genetically engineered bacteria to deliver a system. Okay. So again, so question number 4. So this match the following also seems to be one of the common pattern. Aedes aegypti, day bite, clean water. That means Aedes aegypti for this features. So Culex cunicufasectus, Culex cunifasectus, night bite, dirty stagnant water. Anopheles cuncifacius, night bite, clean water. So this also based on UPSC PYQ. This question also, okay, with reference to malarial elimination in India. See, this is very important question. This is very much important question. It aims to malaria by 2027. Yes, India. National framework targeting zero indigenous cases by 2030. See, yes, but India is these two are controversial point. People may think this is correct. If this is correct means this will be wrong. No. India aims to eliminate malaria by 2027. National framework targeting zero indigenous cases by 2030. So 1 and 2 are correct. National strategic plan focus only on reducing the mortality, not elimination. It is focusing on what? Elimination. So elimination. It is one of the important thing. So it is focus on elimination. So 1 and 2 are correct. Okay. Consider the following statement regarding mosquito bite disease. Dengue is caused by protozoan parasite. So dengue is caused by viral parasite. So 1 is wrong. Zika and dengue is transmitted by same mosquito species. Yes, AD Sajipati. Wolbachia method is used to control mosquito-borne viral disease. Yes, this is based on PYQ. 2 and 3 are correct. See, malaria has been done. Malaria has been done. See, now already TB has been discussed earlier, but I couldn't discuss model MCQs with respect to TB. Let us discuss TB also here. Let us discuss TB also here. See, already we know that TB has seen in sharp decline. All this WHO recommended rapid molecular tested first line drugs. See, let us have a quick revision. Let us have a quick revision with respect to TB. See, there are two types of drug resistant TB: MDR TB, multi drug resistant TB, extreme drug resistant TB. So these two are very much important, and these two causes one of the biggest threat to India. So see, India has been sharp decline. 21% has been declining in India. TB cases has been declined. It has been uh, global double the global decline. It is caused by TB is a TB is bacterial disease, microbacterial tuberculosis. It affects lungs and spread. It is airborne, coughing, sneezing, spitting. So India seems to be among steepest decline. So most of TB linked HIV is one of the most dangerous and deadliest disease. HIV patients are more vulnerable to TB. TB leading cause of death is HIV patients mostly. So for the treatment there are multiple drugs which we will discuss now. So TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan is one of the important scheme. Already it has been asked in UPSC PYQ. So Nikshay Mitra initiative to control TB. So provide support to TB patient. So by this Nikshay Mitra initiative, they will provide support. See, these all things I had discussed detailedly in previous videos. Now we will discuss the MCQs and PYQs with respect to TB, because TB seems to be one of the important disease. This next to malaria, TB stands one of the most important thing. See, most important thing. These are the key points. 21% decline, rapid molecular test, first line drug. So, first line drug, rapid molecular test. See, we will see what already we had discussed rapid molecular test in previous video, but we will see what is meant by rapid molecular test and multi drug resistant TB to isocyanide and rifampicin, BCG vaccine to prevent TB in babies. BCG vaccine to prevent TB in babies. See, let us discuss the PYQs. See again. Tuberculosis. See, this has been discussed earlier. So malaria has been protozoa. So this question has been discussed earlier. Which one of the following is C, antimicrobial drug resistance? It is one of the most important thing. It is one of the most important question. See, which one of the following antimicrobial drug is suitable to treatment for both tuberculosis and leprosy? See, they are asking both tuberculosis and leprosy. See, so here isoniazid, rifampicin. You know about isoniazid and rifampicin. These two are used to treat TB. But here, additionally, they use the word rifampicin. Additionally, they use the word leprosy. Leprosy. Rifampicin is a drug which is used to treat tuberculosis and leprosy. So it is one of the important things. So rifampicin also treats leprosy and also tuberculosis. Okay, fine. Okay, so this like question in its beginning, a single cell, it is a beginning single cell and grows into a merciless disease, claims millions of lives after year, but scientists unlocking the mystery, fighting against it, may now have reached a dramatic turning point. New discoveries having promising better therapies. Hope in the war against the disease. Which disease they are quoting? Tuberculosis. Again, 1995. 1995. See, this is 1998. So, TB has been one of the prominent question. According to World Health Report, the disease has caused death in large number of people is tuberculosis, 1996. 1996. So it is one of the most important theme. TB is also one of the most important theme. With reference to tuberculosis, consider the following statement. TB is caused by viral infection only. See, you know that it is a bacterial infection. Once you remove 2 and 3, so only a small portion of infected individuals develop TB activity. See, it seems to be trap, but The TB, one of the greatest, one of the novel feature of TB is TB will show lately, or else the TB infected person may not feel he is infected by TB. It will develop most of the TB without even attacking, showing to the patient. So yes, only a small portion of TB has been infected individual developed active TB. See, only a small portion of infected individual develop active TB. Yes. See how I framed the question. You can't eliminate two. Once you find TB as a bacterial disease, you can't eliminate two. So TB spreads through the airborne. Yes, TB is neither preventable nor, see, it is preventable and also curable, but it is little bit. It is what? What? So it is deadliest disease. Okay. MDR, XDR, TB, HIV. Okay. So how many of the pairs are correctly matched? MDR, TB resistant to isocyanate and rifampicin. See how the questions are framed. Multi-drug resistant, extreme multi extra sorry. So multi-drug resistant TB. So yeah, extensively drug resistant TB. Extensively drug resistant TB. This is multi-drug resistant TB. See, it is, yes, it is resistance to isocyanate rifampicin. See, extensively drug resistant TB, it is more dangerous. It is more dangerous. See, extensively drug resistant TB is more dangerous. So TB is fully curable with first line drugs. See, it is more dangerous. Once two, you eliminate two, one and three. TB, HIV, TB leading to cause. Yes, we studied that. TB is leading cause of death among HIV patients. So 1 and 3 is correct. Okay. Extreme drug resistance is more severe. That is very limited option. With reference to diagnosis of tuberculosis, consider the following. See, diagnosis of tuberculosis. So, see, chest X-rays alone can confirm TB. Alone. So, 3. Rapid molecular, see the question, see the answer. Rapid molecular test are preferred initial diagnosis tool. Rapid molecular test has been preferred initial molecular tool. WHO recommends sputum smear microscopy as a first line test. See, no, it is wrong. So it is WHO says that yes, this is oldest method to detect TB, recommend to cure TB. Consider the following statement with regard to TB prevention and treatment. See, it is one of the most important. Standard TB treatment during less than 2 months. See what? See what we saw in the image. How many months? 4 months. 4 to 6 months. So here 2 months is wrong. What is 4 to 6 months? So 3 is wrong. 2 is right. Incomplete TB treatment can lead to drug resistance. Yes, whatever it may be, not only incomplete treatment to TB, incomplete treatment to whatever disease, it leads to drug resistance. BCG vaccine given to babies. BCG vaccine is given to babies. Babies, not adults. Infant. The clear word is infant. With reference to TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, it aims to eliminate TB at 2025. Yes, it focuses only on medical treatment without community participation. No. Nikshay Mitra is initiative. This is Nikshay Mitra is what? Community participation. So 1 and 3 only. So risk factor developing active TB. What are all the risk factor? Malnourishment, diabetes, strong immune system is a negative. This is a positive factor. These are negative factors. Tobacco use 1, 2, and 4. So consider the following statement. Around 1/4 of the global population is infected TB. See, around 1/4 of the global population is infected by TB. You should see here. Around 1/4. Okay. All infection individual developed active TB. See, 2 is wrong. You know that once 2 is wrong, you get the answer 1 only. So TB is spread through contaminated water by coughing, sneezing. Airborne disease. It's not a waterborne disease. This is one of the most this keyword. This keyword is one of the most important keyword. They may give TB is waterborne disease Malaria is airborne disease. So they swapped. They will swap. So they will swap. TB is what? Airborne. No. See, TB is airborne. Yes. Malaria is waterborne. They will swap it. So you will never find such a comprehensive comprehensive discussion nowhere else. So I gave you everything with respect to malaria and TB, and yes, it is going to be one of the game changer video for your UPSC prelims. Thank you.